Hello and welcome to another episode of Talking Politics here at the Hindu with me, Nistula Hebbar, where we unpack the news making the headlines in domestic politics. This week was extremely newsy when it came to domestic politics. This is the week when Rahul Gandhi, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, was convicted of criminal defamation by a court in Surat and is looking at a situation where his membership of the Lok Sabha may be scrapped. Uh, there is a lot of confusion, of course, how that law is to be interpreted, the Lily Thomas verdict, but Parliament is in an uproar, and the BJP has decided that this is an issue which they are not letting go of. They feel that his comments on the Modi surname, saying that why do all thieves have the surname Modi, was a slur on OBC communities holding that surname. So that is a political position that they are going in with. Congress is protesting, and a battle is joined. But that is not the topic that we are going to be looking at this in this episode of Talking Politics. We are instead going to talk about the massive manhunt launched by the Punjab police to arrest the self-styled pro-Khalistan propagator Amritpal Singh, and the politics behind it, and the issues surrounding this sudden, not so sudden actually, evocation of the Khalistan movement. So the week began with the Punjab police launching a massive manhunt for Amritpal Singh. This was a manhunt that seemed to require an internet shutdown and on a large scale, and an operation spearheaded by the Punjab police in close coordination with central agencies and counterparts from other states. Now, the manhunt for Amritpal Singh comes in the background of several violent incidents that have happened in the state. Not least of it was a yatra taken out by Amritpal Singh himself in the glorification of weapons and to talk about what he termed issues related to Punjab, and the incident of February 23rd this year, when Singh and a mob armed with swords, guns, and sharp weapons barged into a police station in Ajnala, situated a few kilometers from the international border with Pakistan. They were protesting against the arrest of Amritpal Singh's close associate Lovepreet Singh, alias Tufan Singh, in an alleged kidnapping and theft case. Now, Amritpal Singh demanded that the first information report FIR filed against Lovepreet Singh be cancelled and his aid be released. The events prompted Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, who has been accused in the past of not taking any action against extremist elements that was suddenly seeing a kind of a visibility in Punjab. He was accused of not taking any action against them, but he did go and meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah on March 2nd. Now, soon after that, a case against Amritpal Singh had been registered under the Arms Act after a huge cache of weapons had been recovered from his aides. According to official sources, and this I'm quoting from sources that have appeared, from stories that have appeared in the Hindu by my colleague Devesh Pandey, who covers NIA and certain enforcement agencies of the center. Now, official sources that he has cited in his story say that Amritpal Singh has been accused of maintaining close links with Pakistani intelligence agency ISI and some terrorist groups based abroad. Now, Amritpal Singh is also believed to be close to UK-based Khalistani terrorist Avtar Singh Khanda, and he is believed to be a key factor behind the rise to prominence of Amritpal Singh. Now, Amritpal Singh has been accused of allegedly building a private militia of youth from drug de-addiction centers to be used for violent protests. The de-addiction centers were allegedly also used to stockpile illegally sourced weapons from Pakistan. Now, these are all the allegations against Amritpal Singh. Now, all of this was being shared with the media, as I said before, even as 30 people have been arrested for their direct involvement in criminal cases and 177 rounded up as a preventive measure. 7 people Among these have been flown to Dibrugarh in Assam and have been charged under the National Security Act, which is a very, very serious act to be charged under. Now, the manhunt has provoked diplomatic incidents as well, with India taking strong exception to its High Commission being attacked by pro-Khalistani supporters in London and in Australia. And therefore, in a reciprocal move, the Indian government removed security barriers from the British High Commission in New Delhi and from the resident of the British High Commissioner. Now, till over a year ago, nobody knew who Amritpal Singh was and that he would become the subject of a police led manhunt. Now, who is he? Well, he's 30 years old and is from Jalupur Khera in Punjab's Amritsar district. His family reportedly runs a transport business in Dubai, and Amritpal Singh has been staying there since 2012. Now, during the year-long farmers' protest against the centre's now repealed farm laws, Amritpal Singh travelled to India and joined the agitation. Punjabi actor turned activist Deep Sidhu, who was arrested over the farmers' protest, which reached the Red Fort on January 26, 2021. And he founded the warispunjabde organization after he was granted bail, became one of his fellow travelers. Now, after Deep Sidhu's death in an accident last year, Amritpal Singh positioned himself as a leader of the warispunjabde group. Now, according to Deep Sidhu's brother Mandeep, in his media interviews, Amritpal Singh's warispunjabde is completely different from the outfit founded by his brother. Now, again, in an interview, Mandeep has alleged that Amritpal Singh was misusing his brother's name, and he said that his brother had talked about non-violent protests while Amritpal Singh was very openly glorifying violence. Amritpal Singh also likes to style himself as a new Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale who led the separatist movement of Khalistan in the 1980s before Operation Blue Star happened. And he wears a turban of the deep blue color that Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale used to wear. But for me, it seems like a more style versus substance issue, because whereas Bhindranwale was an Orthodox Sikh preacher who came from a Panthic tradition, Amritpal Singh has no such background. As I said earlier, he was working for a transport business run by his family and basically joined the farmers' protest and then got into warispunjabde and that network there. So basically, it's like he assumed a templated Bhindranwale sort of franchise and was placed in Punjab following the vacuum created by the death of Deep Sidhu. Now, domestic political reactions on all of this also flew thick and fast after the operations were launched. First of all, the internet shutdown was a pretty big thing. And then a massive rounding up of young people, young Sikh men in Punjab, found political parties extremely uneasy about this kind of a manhunt that was going on. Now, while the Shiromani Akali Dal blamed both the center and the state governments for the fallout of the operation, they said this operation has been botched. If you wanted to pick up Amritpal Singh, you should have been able to do it now instead of just picking up a whole host of young people who may or may not have connections to Amritpal Singh. They've also set up hotlines to provide legal aid to the youths picked up in the course of these operations. The Congress, on its part, the Congress has suffered a lot under the militancy that happened in the past. The Congress, on its part, alleged that there was a conspiracy between the Aam Aadmi Party-led state government and the BJP-led central government in Punjab behind Amritpal Singh evading the police. Now, the imputation here being that political gains are to be made due to a polarized atmosphere in the state over the issue of Amritpal Singh, and that the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP are seeking to take advantage of the situation. Now, whatever the case may be, several things are clear in this situation. One, that the operation could have been smoother. Amritpal Singh absconding and CCTV pictures of him popping up here and there is not a good look for any police force. Two, in a border state like Punjab, which has already seen years of militancy and violence, the emergence of someone like Amritpal Singh is a dangerous development, and public communications should be clear about who he is and why the state is after him. Number three, under no circumstances should a sense of alienation that can hurtle Punjab back to the horrific days of the 1980s be allowed to fester. Now, this requires political unity and leadership. Perhaps it's a tall order currently. Now, this is an issue which is likely to pop up again, whether or not law enforcement agencies manage to get hold of Amritpal Singh or not. We will return to it whenever this pops up again. But for this week, this is all I have. Thank you so much for watching.